I don't know. Yes.
All right, so once again, how many guys are here to see Natalie perform? Make some noise, please. All right, with further ado, you guys are excited, wow. Comedy Central proudly presents Natalie. It doesn't count. Hello? Am I on now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No. Isn't that annoying? Can you hear me now? It's sort of embarrassing that I can name like 90% of the people. Look, I even have one friend that came without his wife. Woo! Pete! You're the man! He's going home, he's taking notes right now. He needs to tell her what happened. So, I was watching Nova the other day. It was a science show. I love science. And they were talking about how babies form when they're downstairs in the hardware department. And when the brain is forming in the baby, like you think the baby makes its own brain cells, but according to Nova, they don't. What happens is the brain cells of the mother travel down and go into the brain of the baby. I wish I'd known that before I had 3 kids. I would have had less of them. So after having 3 kids and lost so many brain cells to that, although if you met my children, well anyhow. One of them's here today and that's a little rude. After that, I had the unfortunate experience of getting cancer and then doing chemo, and so that kills whatever brain cells are left. And then, after that, I went through menopause, which made the 6 brain cells that were remaining sit on beach chairs and read Danielle Steele novels. I am basically useless. So in order to combat that, because really every morning I get up, I have no clue who I am. So on the ceiling of my bedroom, there's a sign and it says, "Read the dossier on your bedside table." So, and there's a reason I use the word dossier, because I figure once I don't know what a dossier is, then it's too late. Who cares? So there's a dossier on my bedside table? Oh my gosh, I'm married! For 22 years! You'd think I'd recognize him. Oh crap, I have 3 kids. Wait, my parents are dead? I had no idea. Let's see, what do I do? Oh, I thought for sure I'd be a brain surgeon. Oh, crap, I tell jokes. What a loser. So, you know, after all the kids got my excellent brain cells, no, that's not how that goes. Thank you, Pam. So anyhow, this is terrible. Oh, I know. I remember now. See? I'm oh, this is what I was going to say. You know, Mrs. Duggar, you know, who's pregnant with her 20th child? You know, that's why she keeps getting pregnant. She has no idea who she is. She walks to a mirror. She does not know who that pregnant woman is that she's looking at. So you have to cut her some slack, the poor thing. Anyhow, when I got pregnant with my first child, I just wanted to do the best thing I could for that child. So I didn't drink coffee, I didn't drink soda, I didn't take Tylenol. This was going to be a temple for my growing baby. Clearly I haven't been pregnant in a while. And that included no epidural. I am not putting that kind of poison in my baby. And then I had a 10-pound, 14-ounce baby. And I was angry. Why didn't I take the epidural? I walked like this to the car while he walked fine. He was so I thought, well, with the second baby, I'm having that darn epidural. Problem is, I was busy when I was in labor with her. I got to the hospital, boom, there she was. No epidural. I didn't even want a third baby. I wanted an epidural. So I went into the doctor when I was 8.5 months pregnant, and I said, give me the darn epidural. I want to know what it's like. And then with the first baby, I fed him only handmade, homemade, organic, fresh food. And we played soft, peaceful music while he was eating. We wanted this to be a lovely experience. And with the second baby, I tried not to scream at her brother while I was feeding her, but I did feed her organic jarred baby food. And then the poor third child, while he was sitting in his high chair at 5 months old, I threw a Jell-O pudding cup at him and told him to shut up. And you think that's not true. It's not a joke. And then with the first child, you take him to soccer. I took him to soccer, and I knew all the children's names. I knew all the parents. And I helped make the sign, the banner that the kids have. And I brought the healthy snacks. And with the second child, I pretty much knew who was on her team because they all wore the same colored uniform. I tried not to make eye contact with the other parents because they were going to ask me to do something. And the third child, there was no stinking way I was signing him up for soccer because I hate soccer. So I can't imagine how bad I would be if I was Mrs. Duggar with 20 kids. We decided to just get a dog who will eat food off the floor. That's about where I am. So, you probably noticed these stupid bumper stickers on cars. This may give you an idea of the state of my children, but I hate those stupid bumper stickers. My child is an honor roll student at such and such an elementary school. I don't have any of those bumper stickers. I hate those stupid bumper stickers. So I thought, when they originally put them out, I thought that it was to encourage children. They want to earn a bumper sticker, so they're going to work harder. Well, that doesn't work, educators of the world. So what I decided what they need to do is make shameful bumper stickers. Because, whatever works. So I thought, I would get a bumper sticker that says, my kid works below his potential. I'd slap that sucker on my car. Or what about a bumper sticker that says, my kid is on a first name basis with the attendance lady. But, you have to kind of be positive. So I would put this one on my car too. I think they should think about giving this out. My child managed to graduate from high school without getting pregnant. I would put that one on. So, the other day I was upstairs doing laundry, and my 10-year-old son was downstairs, and he yells upstairs, kind of very distressed, and he says, Mom, are we broke? And I thought, oh, that just makes me so sad. I went running downstairs and I said, oh, sweetie, I don't know why you worry about these things. Those are mom and dad problems to worry about money. And I know I drive an ancient car that's kind of beat up. And I know that we need new carpet and we need to paint the house. And I know your jeans have rips in the knees. But no, we're not really broke. We're doing okay. Why are you so worried about that? And he looks at me like I'd lost my mind. And he holds up the controller to the game console, and he says, no, are we broke? So that's all for me tonight. Thank you very much.
Standing ovation.
More?
Okay, this is my last ovation because I only have one more joke. So a couple weeks ago, you've seen those in every strip mall. They have those foot massage places. Have you seen those? They make me nervous. I think they're massage places. I walk by really quickly. I I do not want to be associated with them. I hate them. So we're visiting my in-laws, and my mother-in-law says, let's go get a foot massage. Oh my Lord. And she said, no, it's okay, I've been with my friends, it's legitimate. So I said, okay. So I got as many people together as I could, including my elderly father-in-law who has bad sciatica, because I thought in case it was a massage place, I could at least outrun him. So we get there, there's 6 of us, and we get there, and there's 6 chairs all lined up, and we go in, and the woman's, we have our feet soaking in a bucket of water, and then the woman starts massaging my head. I'm thinking, oh, this is lovely, oh my gosh. And she moves around, and then she's like this. And then she goes like this. But that was my reaction until I went home. Look at the shine. Look, isn't it lovely? And I used to have straight hair. This is earwax. That's a free beauty tip for you people. Go for straight hair to this. Just earwax. So then she keeps massaging. And I'm lying on my back, and she gets her hands under me, and then she pulls, and she makes this sound. So I'm listening, because we're all having concurrent massages, and none of the other skinny people around me are getting that sound. So it kind of hurt my feelings. So then I'm really in denial, I have to say. So I thought, well, maybe they didn't, it's not that I'm heavier than anyone else, it's that they gave me the grunter. That made me feel better. So then she works her way down, and now she gets to my feet. And she starts rubbing like this. And my eyes are closed, I'm trying to be, oh, this is so calm. This is my big toe, and this is my next big toe. She's rubbing like this. Like, really, how long can you rub between your toes? Like, how long is this massage? So now I'm thinking about it. I'm not feeling this at all. I'm thinking, what the heck's going on? Forever. Is the toe jam really stuck on that bad? So then she goes to the next toe. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be here all day. Then I thought, oh wait, we signed up for the reflexology massage. Oh, reflexology. So they figure out what's wrong with you and do the something to your feet. So I thought, well, she didn't interview me before she started, so I thought, well, she must have looked at me and thought, what's wrong with this woman? How can I fix her by rubbing the right spot on her foot? So now I'm thinking, because I had time to think about this, I'm thinking, what does this spot mean? Like, oh, it's repairing damage from too many M&Ms. That's what that is. So then I roll over and she starts massaging me on my back. And I'm quite compliant, I have to admit. I'm just lying there, behaving myself, and she starts leaning across my body into my shoulder, huffing and puffing, like this is hard. All she's doing is leaning, and it's like such a struggle. I just thought, what the heck? I started feeling like she was the crocodile hunter, and I was the crocodile. But really, I'm just lying there. And then pretty soon she grabs my leg and she brings it up. And I thought, oh crikey, here comes the rope! So despite all that, it really was sort of relaxing. And what made me feel comfortable is that I thought, well, after it all, I was really limbered up, and I knew that I could outrun my father-in-law. So I was okay with the cops. That's it.